Hey guys, and welcome to another Tarot TBR. This month we are pulling cards for my June TBR, and surprisingly, my deck was kind to me again. Unfortunately, I only read one book from May's TBR, so that's gonna hurt me later down the line, but we'll get to that when that comes up. Okay guys, so for the month of June, I'm going to use my brand new tarot deck that my lovely husband had bought for me. So let's see if it is going to be kind to me this month. Shuffle it on camera, that way you guys can see whenever a card hops out. If I can shuffle properly today. Oh. We have 7 of Wands reversed. And there's 2 Wheel of Fortune reversed and 3 of Hearts upright. No, not 3 of Hearts. Derp. It's 3 of Swords upright. First card that I ended up pulling was 7 of Wands reversed. Now this, based on my notes, is a card about perseverance, defensiveness, and maintaining control. Now, with this, I have to read a book that I previously DNF'd, and with it being reversed at one that I didn't really plan on going back to. There's a couple of books that I had put down in because just wasn't the time for me to read it, but this card makes it where I have to read a book that I did not finish. And that book I chose is The History of What Comes Next by Sullivan Newall. I had tried reading this, I think, at the beginning of last year, maybe even at the beginning of 2022. There was something about the formatting I just did not enjoy, so I'm going to try to find this as an audiobook and see if that makes any difference. But, and with it being a Wands card, I also have to start a new knitting project. And that knitting project is going to be the Apraisie Cow. Probably butchering the name, I'm not sure how you say it. I'm going to be using some hand spun yarn that I had made quite a few years ago that I've been hoarding in my stash for a while. So I'm excited to start that. The second card is the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and Wheel of Fortune is known for the changes and cycles that are and the inevitable fate that happens. And with this is I chose a new to me book, and since it is reversed, I have to unhaul a book as well, since Wheel of Fortune is all about change. If it was upright, I get to haul something. But since it's reversed, I have to unhaul something. I'll be unhauling The Silver Kiss by Annette Curtis Kloss. I have read this a couple of times, the first time being when I was a young teenager. I think I enjoyed it then when I was young, but I've just recently read it for Becca's Bookopoly-thon, and I did not enjoy it. I gave it 2.5 stars, I think, and I'm going to be unhauling it. So, and the book for new to me author that I'm going to read is Divergent by Veronica Roth. I have put this book on so many TBRs in the past and have yet to actually read it. Like, I think it came out when I was in high school, so good almost 15 years ago probably. And yeah, I have been needing to read it, so I'm making myself try to read it for this month for Tarot TBR. And the last card is Three of Swords, by which is a book that involves a death. Three of Swords is a really kind of difficult type of card. Let's see. It involves heartbreak, suffering, and grief. So a book that involves a death. And I chose My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. I believe I've read at least one of her books before. So, and I've been kind of eyeing this book for a while as well. I think I have my own copy somewhere. I am not too sure. But yeah, I'm going to be starting that. And since with it being a sword card, I have to start a new crochet project. So this month is all about starting the new crafty projects. And I'll be starting the Cookies Crochet Chunky Vest, but I'm going to do some modifications of it. I probably won't be making it as form-fitting. I'm going to try to make it as kind of like boxy as I can. So I'm pretty excited with that. And with the card pulls, this month was really kind to me. I didn't have to draw any additional cards. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's just whether or not if I actually get around to reading all these books is another thing. So for the late night bookworming book club, our book for June is Loveless by Alice Oseman. So I need to try to get reading that and fit into my TBR. And yeah, I am pretty excited for the month of June. It should be a pretty chill month reading wise. There are a few readathons happening, but I think most of them are month-long ones, so they shouldn't be too much pressure to try to finish all of the books as in a tight deadline as it was for May. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below to keep up to date with any videos that I come up with. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.